Within the Red Cross, a couple of years ago, the buzzword was the Code of Good Partnership. Now, last November, we agreed or endorsed jointly a National Society Development Framework. No matter what the terminology is, we always talk about putting the national society in that country in the driving seat. So what really needs to guide us is the strategic plan of the national society, and then we as partners come together to support them in order to achieve the goals. As I mentioned, there are many different partnerships, not only within the Red Cross family, but also partnerships with the government and partnerships with the other organizations working in the country. It is not always easy to coordinate this kind of partnerships because Nepal Red Cross has over 30 different partners. So there may be many different pressures on the national society, and it's not easy to say no to money, we all know that. But what really needs to help us is the idea of constructive partnerships where we come together thinking that the objectives of the national society in order to serve the most vulnerable people in their country are the leading force. Sometimes partnerships evolve, new partners may come in and others may leave us, but really we need to keep in mind the best interest of the national society in the country, of Nepal Red Cross Society, and the people that we are serving. Let's move ahead with this idea in mind. So in order to have constructive conversations, keeping in mind the development objectives as well as the humanitarian imperative that we have as the Red Cross in the country. The National Society Development Framework, I will be making a short presentation about that later on, talks about the responsibility of the leadership in the national society for the development of its own people and its own programs. And that also includes sustainable fundraising and resource mobilization. So this is something we should also look into in terms of getting domestic support for the operations in the country.